Come on. Now we work. Let's go. Come on. Use the rest of the count. Come on. Let's come on. Goodbye.
It's not just, Nick, but just like this bodybuilding camaraderie in general. I feel like it's something that's very much so been, I'm gonna use the word poison these days, because at the end of the day, more often than not, and this is my experience, I like to stay really, really, really far away from drama, is it's kind of starting to be just created by people for the sake of drama. Fans, while they think they're being fans, they're really just stirring the pot. They aren't saying constructive things, they're saying hateful things. It's very much so like Team XYZ versus Team ABC. It's not necessarily a good kind of a fandom these days that I see a lot of the times. And it doesn't make anything exciting to me. It's not like 16 or 24 weeks from now, Nick and I are getting our hands taped and we're gonna fight on stage. It doesn't work like that, What happens between now and that day, what we do over the next 16 weeks is going to determine how we do that day. That day, we're just showing off what we've done. It's not like something that we're going to get there, and I've never understood it. You're not going to run a race. You're not going to fight each other. You are basically in a glorified beauty pageant the day of. All of the hard work happened in the weeks and months before the show. So
we got work to do.
At the end of the day, I know it's become something that's become a little popular. People think they're stirring the pot and that it's interesting. If it's real, good for you. It's just not my style, and it never will be. And I feel like a lot of the guys coming up, me, Nick, Ian, James, I miss a bunch of people. When I say it's Brett, a lot of us are, no drama, no bullshit guys. And anything that you do see us mixed up in is typically other people kind of just trying to, get a reaction out of us. It's not us instigating it. So keep that in mind for what it's worth. Welcome. Hey guys. We're not training yet. We don't have the hardcore music yet. We were talking about the gym space originally, and originally we wanted to do the gym space like 3,000 feet. And actually talked Lee into doing it 5,500 square feet, so like almost twice as big as we wanted to originally. So, between the fact that it's, just a private facility, and we didn't have to have multiple pieces of everything, and the high ceilings, everything looks, way bigger than it really is. It's plenty of space. At the rate we're growing, maybe Gasp is gonna need a new headquarters. You can do a gym like this in the new headquarters, a content-based gym.
This is really good inspiration for that.
Now yours will have to have black walls. I tried talking Lee into black walls. I couldn't do that one. We'll be getting here to train at lunchtime, so there'll be like 4 or 5 of us making our pre-workout meal at the same time. Management's having their food, and we'll all be talking back and forth, and we can give feedback on products and stuff. So it's a cool little.
So you mean in this whole facility there is 4 microwaves here? A guy would be dying of envy here.
Right?
Because he was just missing the microwaves when we were traveling.
Princess.
It's an internal joke here that guy gets very happy when he sees the microwave.
You gotta have the microwaves. Yeah, you're working at a bodybuilding place and you have not only 4 microwaves but 5 blenders. The Halloween edition tour. Where are the light switches? Jesus. Let there be light. So, got 2 floors. Downstairs is mainly shipping and logistics. It's right off the warehouse. We'll check the warehouse out. It's attached to the gym. But second floor is, finance, accounting, management, and then our creative team over here in the corner. That's a little creative corner where the marketing department will get together and have their meetings. And right now, I believe we have 38 employees in the office, and then. To be honest with you, I can't keep track of how many outside right now because of the growth we're having with the lean bodies. We're bringing in so many outside salespeople right now to take on new territories. It's pretty awesome problem to have. I don't know, to be honest with you.
Well, that's good.
But
and how is your line going?
Pro Series is going really well. We actually had our first athlete meetup weekend probably about a month and a half ago. Got everyone in town and filmed some content around it. definitely going to be pushing it hard, coinciding with the Olympia prep and the athletes that we have on board. So I'm excited about it. The products, at the end of the day, people can read the labels for themselves, and no, I'm not bullshitting them, but they're products designed by, elite level bodybuilders for elite level bodybuilders. So, just because you aren't competing on an Olympia stage doesn't mean you don't need the best or want the best. So that's what we tried to give people with the Pro Series. Yeah, so those are all 7 of the Olympias he did.
The one I went to see, this was actually my first show.
Really?
Ever. So my first...
The 1987 one?
My first introduction to bodybuilding was through this show.
Man, you picked a good one to go to. There's Lee. Bodybuilding stuff, so we'll look up here and it's kind of like the peanut gallery all the time. People just kind of watching, one of our marketing directors will come up here and like snap footage of us and stuff, so it's cool having the window. At the end of the day, the company's hit a mainstream stride with the RTD, but we got started in the bodybuilding sector, so it's cool to have this.
Go full circle again.
Cool to have this view, from the conference room for sure.
Yeah.
Really cool. I love the way that the whole foyer came out, the mission statement. But the company's actually situated our buildings at a major highway intersection here in Houston at Beltway 8 and 249. So if you come off the Beltway and get northbound 249 on your right side, you'll actually be able to see the Labrada sign and then the lean body sign with the big RTD. So if you're ever in Houston, keep an eye out for that.
So that's a little bit what I'm after.
Yeah.
Making, like the people understand that sticking to your roots is super important.
100%. You have to stay true to your DNA. You have to stay true to your roots. And even though we sell a lot of lean body in grocery stores and convenience stores, we're still a sports nutrition company with our roots in the gym.
Yeah.
And that legacy started 30 years ago, with my bodybuilding career. And, that torch has been passed on to Hunter now. That's the countdown to the Olympia. 37, 36, 35, 34.
That's it, stay in it. Good. That's it. Good, on his head. Keep going. Forward. Yes. Turn it up. Good. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yes. Come on. What's the next one do? Let's go. Come on. Turn it up. Let's go. Yeah.
We both just came off of a little deload and both just came off of like running ourselves into the ground every day for 6 months straight together. So yesterday was actually like the first day back. We're training on a new split. We're kind of putting our heads together, creating the days as we go, but it'll very much so be, full A and B, push, pull, arms, legs, set up like it was before, just, switching some exercises around, switching some orders around, really focusing on movements I connect well with, doing like 3 working sets on some instead of just 2 like we had been before. So really excited for this next little training block. Really excited to have him training with me. I always joke, he's like the little like fluffy thing at the Greyhound track that the Greyhounds are chasing. He's a workhorse and he's super strong. So great for me, good for him. He's getting ready for nationals. I'm getting ready for the Olympia. They're 2 weeks apart this year, so it works really well. Looking forward to continuing to do it with him. It's been a good year so far for both of us. We've both been growing like weeds, so it's been a good deal.
the best. Let's go. Come on. Work for me, Hunter. Yes. Good. Come on. Good, Hunter. Come on. Yes. Yes. Come on. That's still moving. Let's go. Again. Come on, Hunter. Here we go. Come on. Come on. God. Come on. Come on. That one was you. Come on. One more together. Let's go. Come on. Yep.
Outside of training, just got back from my little week in Florida with my family. Been going to a spot right outside of Destin every year for like 24 years now. So it's a really special place for me. I got to take my daughter this year. Liv was there, obviously. So I got to see my little family and then obviously my extended family too. So the fact that coincided with a deload was about as picture perfect as it could be. I was truly able to unplug and focus on just being a human with my family for a week, which was really nice. But now that we're back, coming up here, the 4th of July will officially be 8 weeks out for Liv and I. We're getting married on September 4th, which is the day before Labor Day, and that's actually 12 weeks out from the Olympia, so we're getting married, and then the blinders are going on the next day. We actually sat down and really talked game plan today, me, Liv, and Ben Chow. He's the other part of the triangle that does this with us. So me, Liv, and Ben all do this together. But really got a good game plan together. Really going to start prep at 16 weeks out, and really start pushing hard pretty much the day after the wedding. So really establish some structure, routine, cut out the snacks, get used to doing cardio, all that good stuff for those first 4 weeks of the prep. And then, get married to the love of my life, and then put my head down and try to make another dream come true. Turned 30 this year too, so trying to make it a real big year for myself. It's been perfect so far. So I'm gonna keep on working to make it happen. Obviously my things win the day. I know, what I want to do on December 18th doesn't happen without me handling every single one of the 173 days between now and then. But at the end of the day, it's not my first Olympia anymore. It's not my second Olympia. I'm not just happy to be there. I'm not trying to place top 5. I'm going to try and win this year. And that's different. I am thinking about, the day of. I am thinking about what I want to do when I come out for my individual presentation. I am thinking about what I want to show off, because I had 13 months in between shows this year, and I plan on showing progress that is still unbelievable even with that amount of time. So, I'm while I am focused very much so on winning the day-to-day, I am very, very excited for what's happening in December this year.